If every door in your life has slammed shut and nothing makes sense anymore, here's the truth you need to hold on to. When God closes every door, it's not rejection. It's redirection. And if you're not discerning, you'll mistake divine protection for punishment. You've prayed, fasted, tithed, served, and yet everything you've reached for has slipped through your fingers. Jobs vanish, relationships collapse, plans backfire, and the enemy whispers, God has forgotten you. But the enemy is a liar, and this is the exact moment heaven is shifting things behind the scenes. Sometimes God shuts every option down because he's not trying to change your life. He's trying to transform you from the inside out. Remember how Joseph went from favored son to forgotten prisoner? Every closed door was a step toward Pharaoh's palace, not away from it. Genesis 50:20. The problem is, you think the closed doors are delaying your destiny, but what if they're actually preserving it? What if God is shielding you from connections that look holy but carry hidden traps? Some people aren't enemies. They're distractions in disguise. And God is too faithful to let you settle for a counterfeit. You've been knocking on doors that don't open because God knows the moment you walk through the wrong one, it'll cost you peace, purity, and purpose. Proverbs 14:12 says, "There's a way that seems right to a man, but it ends in death, not always physical, but the slow death of joy, clarity, and calling." That's why you feel stuck. God is forcing a pause so he can reorder your steps, Psalm 37:23, without your ego getting in the way. You're not forgotten, you're being refined, and closed doors are often the fire that burns off what pride would have protected. This is the season where silence is strategy. And heaven's no is actually a setup for a bigger yes you're not ready for yet. Stop trying to resurrect what God already buried. Stop praying for access to places he's already judged unworthy of your next season. You are too chosen to settle, too marked to compromise, too anointed to beg for crumbs. Romans 8-28 isn't a cute verse. It's a war strategy. All things are working, especially the closed doors. So when nothing opens and everything feels like it's falling apart, remember this. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. Stay faithful, stay watchful, and don't try to force what God has already shut. Closed doors don't mean you missed it. They mean you're about to see what only obedience unlocks. Let this be the moment you stop asking, "Why me?" and start declaring, "Use me." Because when the door finally opens, you'll realize it was never about the door. It was about who you became while it was closed.